Making mistakes simply means you are learning faster. Failure and deprivation are the best educators and purifiers. There are some things you learn best in calm and some in storm. Once you learn patience, your options suddenly expand. Always walk through life as if you have something new to learn, and you will. Life is the art of drawing without an eraser. Don't make up your mind. Knowing is the end of learning. The fear of coming up as a fool keeps you always a fool. It is impossible to begin to learn that which one thinks one already knows. Ease and abundance are for fools. Discomfort is for the wise. Anyone who isn't embarrassed of who they were last year probably isn't learning enough. The doer alone learneth. A man may learn wisdom even from a foe. For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. Nothing is a waste of time if you use the experience wisely. You don't understand anything until you learn it more than one way. Constantly look for challenges, pushing past your comfort zone. Explain what you learned to someone else. Teaching forces learning. Wear your learning like a watch in a private pocket and do not pull it out and strike it merely to show that you have one. You learn more feign ignorance than signaling knowledgeability. Humility is a doorway to truth and clarity of objectives. It's a doorway to learning. The goal of all learning is action, not knowledge. Almost all Americans own a smartphone or a computer. Each device contains the Library of Alexandria, the sum total of all world knowledge. You can learn anything. Why don't you? Too busy tracking social status? Too enthralled by imagery your evolution can't resist? Life is an open book test. Learning how to learn is your most valuable skill in the online world. Try to learn something about everything and everything about something. The ideal school would teach health, wealth, and happiness. It'd be free, self-paced, and available to all. It'd show opposing ideas and students would self-verify truth. No grades, no tests, no diplomas, just learning. Actually, you're already here. Careful who you follow. I am learning all the time. The tombstone will be my diploma. Everyone you will ever meet knows something you don't. I never lose. I either win or learn. The more you learn, the more you earn. The greatest learning for me usually happens in times of distress, pain, suffering. In learning, you will teach, and in teaching, you will learn. Anyone who stops learning is old Whether at 20 or 80, anyone who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. Persistent questioning and healthy inquisitiveness are the first requisite for inquiring learning of any kind. Bad times have a scientific value. These are occasions a good learner would not miss. Education consists mainly in what we have unlearned. The first half of my life I went to school. The second half of my life I got an education. Let us rise up and be thankful. For if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let's all be thankful. I am always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. Being ignorant is not so much a shame as being unwilling to learn. It is only when we forget all our learning that we begin to know. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourself. Those who cannot learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Which quote did resonate with you the most? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't miss a chance to watch the next video. Subscribe.